Bonjour. Alright. Alright, hey guys, I'm Frankie and I am Alone I Walk. Lost at Sea is an album that I wrote, and it was less about like writing about rhymes and stuff. It was more about writing about like feelings and shit that people experience. Like depression was one of the bigger topics on the album. If you listen to like the song Help or Let Her Be or even Lost at Sea itself has like it's like themed around depression. It comes from like either I experience it or someone around me experiences it, or it's like just a story that I heard. Just like that's how I get my ideas for tunes. I don't know, that's hard because like some days I'm just like, yes, I'm gonna write a song and it's gonna go like this is gonna be the main idea, and then it turns out like decent, and then some other days it's just like, holy shit, I have this idea, and I just like press record with my guitar and like I sing it, and then the whole song has been written in like 5 minutes. And then other days it's like I can't write a song if my life, or like for my life, like just some days are super shitty. So it all depends, I guess, on how I feel that day. I don't know. I guess the whole like head like image that I had in my head was to try and write something that's been done, but like I could do it in my own way, kind of deal. So like some of the songs have like a reggae kind of sound to it, you know, and then others have like a more poppy sound to it. It was just kind of like doing my own thing and not caring about if it's been done or if it hasn't been done or anything, you know, just kind of doing it. Since I first started touring last year in March or May with Charlie Monster, I went on my first tour. Ever since then I toured like as much as possible because I realized that there's so much more out there, and I just feel so shitty when I come back home because it's like, oh, I was just living the life and now I'm here and I have to sit behind a desk and type shit all day, kind of deal. But after the July release, I guess, that was the first tour that I was gone for a full month. And I got to play a bunch of festivals, and like I played Moose Jaw Sidewalk Days, which is like a town festival where they close down the whole main street, and just like music, busking, and like little kiosks and shit. And yeah, so I got to play that. It was a 3-day thing, and I got to busk at the same time. And then I went on tour with my buddies from Moose Jaw called High Wind. They came out here, we played a few shows. I think a few shows got cancelled. Something happened where we ended up getting them on extra shows, and I ended up joining another show. And then we went back to Saskatchewan for 2 days to kind of recuperate from partying, I guess. Then we went to Alberta and did Calgary, Edmonton, and I feel like we did a few other shows. I don't remember. Yeah, we just toured, did our thing. On that month tour, I learned so much shit, like how to budget your money better, because I was almost out, but I figured out my shit, and just like how to promote yourself better, because we'd walk around malls, and we'd have gear with it, or like CDs and stuff, but we wouldn't hand out anything. We'd just kind of walk around and do our, like a normal person would do at a mall. But I think like next time we could just go around and like, even if we get little cards or something, just like hand them out and try and get more people around. So yeah, those are the two main things I learned, I guess. Going out, playing a show with new bands every time, and like always finding a common interest in what you do and just life itself and becoming friends with them, and then always having that connection when you go back. And like the second time you go back, the third time you go back, it's no longer like your friends, you're more like a family. You just kind of do your thing. So that'd be like one thing that I appreciate the most about it. Well, there's two. It was Montreal and Toronto. Toronto was just awesome because it's so big, and you really get like it's almost like a United States vibe there, where it's just like super busy and there's so much stuff happening, but everyone's like still super nice, you know? It's like no one has, or like everyone still has time to be human, you know, if that makes sense. Like no one's a douche. And then Montreal, I just really love the city because it's so beautiful. Like everything looks old, and yeah, I guess there's a lot of French people there. And I like that because I'm French. But even so, even me being French, when I went there, I was like trying to talk to the guy in French. He's like, "Would you rather just do this in English?" I'm like, yeah, sure, that'd be cool. I guess one thing people probably don't know, no, one thing people don't know about me is I used to take gymnastics. I did it for like, yeah, I did it for like 4 years, I think. So, yeah. Cool. Thanks for watching, guys. I'm Alone I Walk, and if you'd like to hear One Big Journey, you can find it on iTunes, where you can actually buy the whole album. It's called Lost at Sea. It's also available on Bandcamp at aloneiwalk.bandcamp.com, as well as on SoundCloud. Sweet. And if you want to follow me on social media, you can do so at facebook.com/aloneiwalk, or on Twitter at aloneiwalk, or on Instagram at aloneiwalkofficial, and YouTube aloneiwalkofficial. Cool. Thanks, guys. Peace.